For decades, Washington has allowed other nations to wipe out millions of American jobs through unfair trade practices. Wait till you see what's up for you. You are going to be so happy. We will protect our workers, promote our industry, and be proud of our history because we will put America first.
That was the president earlier today at the White House during a Made in America showcase of companies and products from all across this great country of ours. And if GOP lawmakers who beg to be elected, if they want to be successful in 2018, 4 key things they better get moving with some sense of urgency and accomplish by November of next year. I would say by the end of this year. They need to have completed, show they mean they're going to secure the border. At least 300 miles of the border wall need to be built. They also have to finance it and have a plan in place for the rest of the wall to be built. Second, Obamacare. I understand Senator McCain's sick. When he gets back, it needs to be repealed, replaced immediately. Third, there needs to be an energy revolution, as Secretary Rick Perry said today, so we create millions of high-paying career jobs in this country. And fourth, we better get that middle class, that corporate tax cut, that multinational corporation repatriation for these companies to invest in America and build factories and manufacturing centers. They don't get that done, they won't deserve re-election, in my opinion. We continue. Former Speaker of the House, Fox News contributor, author of the best-selling book, Understanding Trump. Mr. Speaker, those are the, add Neil Gorsuch and you got 5. The president handled the originalist. I would argue if those 4 things are not done, that there is a very strong possibility 2018 could be a shock election for the country. Not good for the Republicans.
Well, I think that's right. I think that the left clearly is going to turn out. The left hates Trump. They'll do anything they can to beat him. And the question is, 1, can we have enough energy and drive among our base that they turn out? And 2, can we perform well enough that independents decide that they want to reelect us? And I think this comes down, in a sense, to your list, but also to a deeper sense of, do we represent prosperity, economic growth, higher take-home pay, more jobs, or not? Trump, you just had him, the president, a minute ago, talking about what he wants to do to make America great again. I think that he's in the right general direction. I personally believe they ought to do as much as they can on health care right now, but they shouldn't spend the whole rest of this year on one issue. They have also got to pass, I think, by Thanksgiving and get signed into law by Thanksgiving, a very large tax cut, retroactively designed back to January 1, to make sure that we have enough economic growth in 2018 that Republicans can run as the party of prosperity, of jobs, of higher take-home pay, and of economic growth. And I would say the highest focus ought to be on getting the tax bill through, because if we don't have economic growth next year, I think we're in real danger of having Speaker Nancy Pelosi in 2019. If we do get enough economic growth, I think, frankly, we'll probably get reelected.
And I think that's where the millions of energy jobs come into play. I think that's where you're right. I love the tax cuts being retroactive. That'll flood the economy with money and investment opportunities, factories, manufacturing centers, the things we talk about. But I'll take a first step on health care. I'll take health savings accounts opportunities, getting rid of the taxes associated with it. I'll take the opportunity for cooperatives and then getting it better, or just repeal it. If that's all they can do for now, do it. How important, why are you, look, we've been friends for 25 years. I was there emceeing the night you became the Speaker of the House. That's how far we go back, even further. My first interview, I think it was in 1990 with you. And here's my question. You have been urging me to be patient.
You were a mere child.
Because you have been urging me to be patient. I'm run out of patience with these Republicans. They asked for this opportunity.
I agree. I agree. I surrender. We've had 6 months of patience. It's time to perform. And I agree with you. I think that they have to go to, first of all, you've had 6 months to look at what happened, what worked, what didn't. It's like a football team at halftime. It's like a military operation in the middle of, you got to take steps. You have to learn lessons. I think they've got to figure out how to do things faster, more simply. I like what you just said, frankly, about health care. If you can't pass the gigantic bill, tell me what you can pass. But get something done that starts to move us away from Obamacare. And I think on each of these things, whether it's infrastructure or it's controlling spending or it's reforming the bureaucracy, and by the way, the Veterans Administration is a great success story. I think it ranks second only to conservative judges in terms of how the president is starting to really move the country. Deregulation, big success, moving in the right direction. I met last Thursday with Secretary Zinke of Interior. He has got a great plan, moving in the right direction. Former commander of SEAL Team 6, bringing that kind of tough military approach to it. I see things moving in the right direction, but the Congress has got to pick doable things that they can actually get done and not just beat their head against a wall without getting anything done. So I'm on your side now.
Okay, it just took you a little longer because you are a more patient person. I'll cede that point back to you. But I will say this. I hope they just heard what you said. They don't get it done. They put their own power in jeopardy. You know, keeping your promises is good politics. Mr. Speaker, good to see you. Thank you. Congrats on the book.